So. Hi. So this is tomato tree, and I picked some tomatoes from this tree inside here because that is a male tree. And I learned, this is my, I'm not the best at what you call them, but I've learned that male tomato plants cannot produce fruits. So you have to use, when you're planting tomato plants, you have to use female, these are female over here, in order to produce fruits. The male does not produce fruits, the females do produce fruits. And I only have one female in this garden, so that's a male plant over there, and that's a male plant over there. I'm trying to let it die down so that I could reuse the soil, but something good to know if anybody's starting a container garden: do not plant male tomatoes plants without the female counterparts. They will not produce fruit. Um, so here I've already just harvested some lemon balm. This is lemon balm, and you can use this to make tea, water, flavored water. It's really good with like headaches and blood pressure and that kind of thing. So it's really good to grow, and it grows very rapidly and very well. As you can see, I have a lot in my front yard. Hold on, let me get you guys set up. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it in this basket, and that's the lemon balm. Here are my tomatoes. It's not, they're looking pretty good. If you ever had fried green tomatoes, yum yum to the tum tum. Okay, so let's get some more stuff off the plants. Let's see what we got going on. So we got some green peppers and stuff growing. There's a couple of peppers on the tree. Um, I think I'm gonna wait till let them get bigger before I cut those specific ones. But it's pretty cool to see your fruits grow from just soil and this little seed to all of this. Okay, so here we have some okras. They're nice and big. I got a lot of them coming in on stems. You see the okra here. Maybe we'll cut the big ones today. I got a couple of more coming here. A couple more okras growing there. So maybe we'll cut those today. Um, this is a basil. We're definitely gonna harvest this because it's just grow, grow, grow. I cut, I cut, I cut. It grow, it grow, it grow. It cut, I cut, I cut. It grow, it grow, it grow. And I have a lot of basil in this garden. And this is below it. Let's see if you can see that. That's oregano. And I have a lot of that as well. Look at the bumblebee. He's in here blossoming my flowers for me. See if I can get a shot of him. Where are you at, Bumble? Where did he go? He's in here. He's on the eggplants right now. He's in there somewhere. And fun fact to note, when you have this netting, you have to, there he goes. Look, he's on the basil. See if you can see him. Hi, Bumble. When you have this netting, you have to find some way to let the bees come and pollinate. The netting does block the bees from getting in there, so you have to really like open up and somehow let them in to pollinate your flowers. These carrots, I haven't pulled them, but I can see the stems coming out and they looking really good. Okay, so let's start cutting up some of this basil and okra and peppers. Today, I think we're gonna harvest maybe some collard greens and some cucumbers, tomato. We already have maybe some hot peppers. We're gonna harvest. Let's see what happens. And this is a pepper tree. You can see in the inside. I have some peppers growing, but I'm. I think I'm gonna leave that one today. I don't feel like doing all that work. So let's get busy. So here, we're gonna cut up. We're gonna cut. We're gonna harvest some of these. I don't know if you can see them. We're gonna harvest some of those. But when they're babies, they are extremely, extremely sweet and delicious. Oh my God, they're so good. The bigger they get, the more adult. They're still good, but they're sweetest when they're young. So look at this one down here. Let me see. I'm gonna cut this netting so that I can get to it. See guys? It's a nice, beautiful cucumber. And let's put it in there. Oh, stuck. Beautiful. I don't need a lot because it's just me and my hubby here. So I just harvest what I want to eat when I want to eat it and let the rest go. So we're gonna make, now this is lettuce. You can see that? That is lettuce, and it's growing so beautiful. Make a nice salad in the house with that lettuce, and this is Swiss chard down there. See that? Swiss chard. I'm gonna pull that out so you guys can see it in a second. But let's harvest up some of this oregano and rosemary, basil. Which one am I going for first? We're gonna go for this oregano plant right there. So let's lift up the netting. I need to cut this netting right here because this one's getting on my nerves. Beautiful thing about netting is you can cut it, tie it, do whatever you need to do. Because the plants as they grow, some of them wrap around the netting and it makes it a little bit more complicated. Okay. Oregano smells so delicious. And you can smell it. Like it's super strong. It smells so good. Oregano makes some sofrito. And I'm just gonna harvest a little bit more because I love oregano. And if you guys like chicken and stuff, the flavor, baby, let me tell you, that this gives for chicken. Okay, right. Some more oregano. The flavor that this oregano gives in your chicken and your rice and stuff, banging. And so is the rosemary. Rosemary on your chicken and your rice and stuff is like out of sight. Okay, please grow your own and put it on your food, and you're gonna be like, oh my god. Get rid of that. All right, so we're gonna cut some of this rosemary, and we're gonna cut some of this basil. Yes, this basil. I'm just gonna take some big whops of it because it's so much. And I'm going to put this in my dehydrator. And I'm gonna dehydrate it and make fresh dry basil. I'm also going to blend some up and make a nice green sauce for my rice and stuff and my chicken and my meats. So that's what I do with my basil, guys. And we'll just pan up so you can see how big that basil plant is. And just cut some more of this right on off. Let's go with the inside. Baby. Basil. Oh, it smells so good. That was a little spider wider. Make sure you clean your vegetable leaves. Now these bad boys, I do have a lot of them on the tree, but they still kind of babies, you know. And so I'm gonna let them get a little bit bigger. I guess we do it the next harvest. Um, and we're gonna go for these right here. Cut some of these okras off. These are big, and because it's just me and my husband, I only need a couple of okras, and then I slice them up and I stir fry them with like other vegetables, and it's more than enough. So only few okras do you need at a time, which is perfect because of the way they grow. So let's say bye bye. Let's take this big one right here. Hold on, let me just put the tree down somewhat. You really only need two or three of these to slice up and add it to your stir fry with your peppers that we're gonna cut and tomato that we just cut, and yeah, it's gonna be delicious. Another nice, beautiful okra. I think we'll leave the rest on the tree, let them get big. Hi, Bumble. And this one is a honeybee. The last one was a bumblebee. You see this one on the tree? Let me see if I can show it to you guys. He's a honeybee. And the way you can tell the difference is honeybees are very small. And they're the only ones that produce honey. The other bees pollinate the flowers, but they do not produce honey. That's a honeybee. And the other one you saw earlier was a bumblebee. Um, both are fantastic for your garden. Okay, so now, so far, here we go. We cut some lemon balm, some basil. I'm probably going to cut more of that because I just love, oh my God, it's just so good. We cut some tomatoes, some cucumbers, some okra, and here's some oregano. So let's finish. Let's see what else we're going to harvest today. I'll be right back. Enjoy the beautiful view, beautiful garden. And I shall rejoin you in a second. Oh, my beautiful plant. Not today, though. Not today. And be careful with that wind. I'm going to check my peppers in the front. I'm going to show some of this really fast. I'm going to leave leave this garden. We're gonna go to the front garden. Really, really fast. So you can see how beautiful. You see how beautiful the peppers are? But I'm gonna take you up there and see a little closer. Oh, down here also, more lemon balm, right? Or planted around the rose bush. So that's lemon balm planted around the rose bush. So I just want you guys to see how beautiful the peppers are coming in at this part of the garden. Look how gorgeous. Can you guys see that? They're like, I'm gonna. Beautiful. And these are cayennes. Okay. And these ones are bell peppers. And these little beauties are habaneros. Habaneros. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. See? Beautiful. And I have so many. You see? I don't need that many hot peppers. I just harvested a lot and pickled them. So we're not gonna cut too much more off. I froze some, pickled some, and then I just cook with them raw. Just like that. So that was the front garden container that we got going on. Maybe I should have cut the big green pepper as well. So we're just gonna add this right here. So far that's what we harvested. Okay. And let's harvest some of the Swiss chard down there, some bok choy right here. Let's get some of that going. Some cilantro and dill down here. And some more basil. Of course, I love basil. So yeah, let's get some more stuff. Let's get some more goodies. Eggplants, the flowers, and the bees are pollinating them. They're going to be here very, very soon. Um, and that's the honeybee. That's my friend. He comes visit my garden every day when I have it open. So let's show you. Let's get some of this cilantro and dill. And I'm going to enter through the side over here so I have full access to the flowers. So this is dill, and over here is cilantro. So we're going to cut some of this right up, just cut it from the top because it's going to grow right back. I'll leave that down there on the bottom. And we're going to just cut off some of this cilantro straight from the top. One second, guys. I'm working by myself, so bear with me. Drop you down a couple of notches. And there it is. That is the dill and the cilantro and the basil that we're cutting from at the moment. And you're going to cut this whole thing off because it's going to go right back. Cilantro and dill. And look how beautiful. I should maybe not cut. I should have let those buds drop into the soil because they would create more. Matter of fact, let me just give y'all back. Give you back to the earth so you can blossom. All right. And this basil plant looking really beautiful, really tall, but I've just harvested some of this one. So, with that in mind, more. Let's get around here. Swiss chard. Look how beautiful and healthy. Swiss chard. Let's get some more of that. Beautiful. Then I'm gonna get some more of that because I like to stir fry it. So good. And when you stir fry it, it kind of like shrinks. So yeah, some more Swiss chard. Cut off a nice abundance to cook with. That was a nice little harvesty. Okay, let's get some of this. Um, this is rosemary. Am I cooking anything tonight that I would need rosemary for? Actually, not sure. Not sure if I need rosemary tonight. So I'll leave that. These are Brussels sprouts, everybody. Let me see if you can see them. These are Brussels, but I'm not cooking Brussels tonight. Only cut what you need when you need it, so I'm not going to cut any Brussels. Let's go to this side. I think we're going to get some of these peppers. So let's do that. Give me 1 second. Sorry. That's what happens when you don't have a helper. What am I doing? Okay, we're going to get some of these. So we're going to get some of these beautiful peppers. Look at that. How beautiful. Maybe this one. These are sweet banana peppers. Oh, a couple of them. There's more on the tree, but they can get bigger, and I don't really need them right now, so I'm just going to take this bundle. So let's go over here. Green onion. And I'm going to cut a grip of this off the top because this just grows back like literally in 2 days. It'll probably be back halfway grown. So we're going to do some of this green onion. Um, this is broccoli rabbi, which um, I like to harvest when it's a little bit more cooler on the top here. I don't have no idea I planted up here. I just planted the shit because I had the seeds, but man, I don't know what it is because the people sitting there without no label. You understand? Idiot people. And this is squash, which needs to be. I'm gonna show you. You see, these are squash, or what you would call zucchini. Let me cut this so you can see it. Okay, can you see it? I cut it off so you can see it. I don't really need much. One is good for me. And here we have. Let me just add that into our basket of goodies. Let's get some of these green onions. Give me 1 second. Bear with me, my friends. Bear with me, my friends. These are collard greens we got going on over there. Not sure if I want to take any right now. I think I have enough fruits and stuff, but veggies for now. So I think I might leave these collard greens for next time. We'll harvest those collard greens. And as you can see, my string bean plant has died. I overwatered it. Didn't have the proper drainage. I harvested as many beans as I could off of it and kind of just letting it die down now. Let's get some of these green onions. Really good for slicing up and put it in your food. You can smell the onions like it's super, super strong. Wow. I mean, it'll knock you out strong. And like I said, I cut these all the time and they'll go back. These things will be back this tall in literally a week or two. So don't ever worry about cutting your green onions. Just don't cut them all the way from the bulb on the bottom and you'll be okay. And you see the bulb on the bottom is actual onions. So it'll just keep producing and producing green onions. And this pepper looking kind of nice too. Maybe I should take this one too now. Uh, take, take that little pepper as well. Also, yeah, I'll leave the rest of them because they kind of a nice little baby. Okay, Okay, guys, thanks. So, we walk you through the garden again. Beans, beans, that one, beans, peppers, green onions, zucchini over there in the back, broccoli rabbi right there, tomatoes right there, collard greens over here, another pepper tree right here. Um, they didn't harvest for me today because I don't feel like putting it on the netting. This is cucumbers over there and peppers also again, but those is hot. And um, the female tomato tree back there, right there. Okay, this is sweet peppers here, sweet peppers, basil. This one, this okra tree. And you see me cut off some of the okra. Okras grow nice and big at the top. Down here we have oregano. This one, oregano. So check out the flowers. That's how you recognize the plants. This one, rosemary. There. This one down there, Swiss chard. You see me cut some off already today. Some Swiss chard there. And if you're looking inside here, them is lettuce. Okay, lettuce for salad and things. Uh, this one, my tomato tree, I'm letting die down. This one is a male, and I produce no fruit, so it's gonna get gone. Um, Down here again, cilantro down there, and dill with a little basil lemon on the side. This one a big basil right here, big, nice and big. So this here bok choy, I was gonna cut some today, but I think I get enough vegetables and things to cook today. This one here is what I call it what do you call it? Brussels sprouts. That one is there growing nice. Eggplant tea growing nice. Carrot, them here's carrot. If you look inside, you can see the carrot bulb. The carrots are growing nice. Okay, radish and beans, basil, all growing in that one pot there. Um, so yeah, that's the garden. Thank you for tuning in with me. The one in the front, you see hot peppers, sweet pepper, lemon balm, roses. The garden in the front. So we're gonna cover this netting back, pull it back now so that no more bugs and things can fly in it. Keep the squirrels out. Uh, I showed you my water irrigation system. I built that from scratch last time. It watered the plants for me when I can't be home, you know. And my squirrel repellent. Everybody with a garden should get this. This right here. Because the squirrels will tear your garden up without that. You need that. It's solar power. So once you put it out, it do the work for you. So thank you for joining me today's harvest. Look what we harvest here. Some lemon balm. This is nice lemon balm right here we harvest. On this side here, this is basil that we harvest. On this basket down, we harvest some green onion and tomato, some okra, some hot pepper, some zucchini, some banana pepper, some dill, some oregano, some Swiss chard back here in the back. Then we're gonna stir fry. Um, so this is my harvest. Thank you so much. Thank the Lord, thank the earth, amen. And grow your own food. Stay healthy, people. One love. Peace out.